Hi, this is Todd Breckus, Chief Product Officer at Renaissance. I hope you're having a great summer. I know it's been a crazy time. It's been busy. Your plans have probably shifted and changed 5 to 10 times for back to school since this pandemic has happened. But we are here to support you, and we're excited to talk to you today about our roadmap video. We are super excited about the growth of where we are with Renaissance, but it always starts with our mission. And our mission is to accelerate learning for all children and adults of all ability levels and ethnic and social backgrounds worldwide. We are so committed to this mission that you're going to see, even today, some highlights that we're going to talk about our Spanish Equity Project, as well as all the diversity that's included in our product. So excited to talk about this today with you. And just a point of why our mission matters more than ever, we believe that students deserve to grow to their full potential, even when the school year is disrupted. We believe students learn better when we all work together. So this flexible, accommodative, and personalized instruction really can take place. And finally, educators are under so much pressure. If you're an educator today, thank you for what you do. But choosing tools, supporting your teachers, students, families, inside and outside the classroom is critical to that mission as well. So we know 2020 is like no other year. Learning loss has happened, and back to school will require a new approach. So we're excited to think about this and how your students will learn better when we all work together. What does that mean? Single login. That's what we're focused on this back to school. A 20-minute specific formative assessment that's tied to standards and is standard and best in class in terms of accountability and reliability. Literacy and math online learning tools, especially our exciting Freckle and data visualizations with our Schoolzilla partnership. Let's talk a little bit about how this concept of continuous learning can take place. So one, give a baseline assessment to know exactly where students are and what they need to learn. That happens in STAR. STAR, our trusted provider, our reliable provider for years and years, finding the right data for the right students at the right time. Learning progressions at every state, now in Spanish, blending that to ensure you have a great start of school year. Two, pinpoint and find exactly what those students need to know in learning in literacy and math at the right time. That's Mayan News, our accelerated reader platform. It's been historically the most used product in the industry, and our Freckle product, brand new, integrating with STAR, as well as Mayan, integrating with STAR to find exactly the right resources at the right time. Three, make sure you uncover the achievement gaps early and address them. Now with our Schoolzilla dashboards inside of STAR and in the RGP platform, you're seeing immediate access to how administrators can look across multiple student populations to find those gaps and those challenges and address them early. And finally, celebrate growth. That's what we all want to do, especially in these times. We need something to celebrate. So let's go. STAR assessments, our tried and true assessment that's been gaining in the industry through the years, and especially this last year. This is the largest release for STAR in our history, and we're super excited about that. With STAR, remote administration is not a new thing. I wanted to let you know that we have been partnering with companies like Sylvan Learning, K-12, Connections Academy, and many, many other distance learning, remote learning organizations. What that means is we know how to do remote administration. We know how to connect with you, the educator and the teacher, in the classroom with students just in time, whether it's a remote classroom, whether it's a hybrid classroom, whether it's a pod, whatever it is, we're connected, and this assessment can be delivered. 1 million assessments delivered this spring with no indicators of loss of reliability or validity. Powerful information for us, for you, for STAR. And second, we believe in teachers and instruction. This is not an auto robot teaching you. This is the power of teaching and learning coming together with this tried and true assessment. And secondarily to that, the last bullet point here is focus skills. Our products have included focus skills for years. We have now made those focus skills available. So here we can see that focus skills are critical, they're impactful, they're standards-based, and easily, I'm in Minnesota, so I could find literacy and math skills. I could say 4th grade, what do students need to know? What are the most missed skills? What are those skills that are toughest to teach and learn? And I can find immediately those skills and some descriptions and some specific recommendations for educators across the state. And that's true in math, that's true in literacy, that's true at all grade levels. So we've organized this simply through our website so you can share with your friends, your colleagues throughout the industry how focus skills work and that they can be important and impactful for the education experience. But I'm really excited about how STAR is driving our continuous learning journey. And let me tell you about what we're doing with STAR. STAR CBM, 1 minute, quick probes, finding out where students are, blending that with the computer adaptive assessment, perfect for a remote environment. Simplified workflows with STAR Custom, amazingly easy to now bring individual questions and specific tests into your program. Enhanced district reporting with Schoolzilla Starter. Super excited about our integration with Schoolzilla, and now administrators are seeing really innovative views, visualizations on the fly of all of their STAR data. And finally, we're increasing our support for Spanish and bilingual learners. This is a big development for us, and I'm taking the time now. I want to bring on Doris Linville, who is our Director of English Learning Innovations. Doris, welcome.
Hi, Todd. How are you?
That's great. I've known you for over 18 years in the education industry. It's been wonderful to work with you, but this is, I think, some of the most exciting work yet that we've been able to do together. Renaissance is launching new Spanish. So tell us about what's happening with Spanish, but maybe before you do that, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely, Todd. So I'm actually a former dual language teacher in Mexico. That's where I'm originally from. I'm actually an English language learner myself, and I was a migrant ed teacher in Pennsylvania before I came to EdTech about 20 years ago. So this is close to my heart, and I'm very excited for the work that we're doing.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit at a high level what this new Spanish, I know you're going to show some slides, but give us a big picture, and then what does this do for equity and inclusion in the education industry?
Absolutely, Todd. Thank you for asking. Well, we have actually new features and updates that people have been asking for a long time. When we're talking about equality and inclusion, we're talking about social justice and what we provide to our kids and our students. And the fact that we are actually providing tools and resources that are true to the background of the students that we're serving and that we're helping be the best that they can be through being emerging bilinguals in English and Spanish. That's what we're doing as a company. We're putting our money and efforts where we're saying that we're going to be part of the solution. We're doing to be part of the solution. So very exciting.
That's awesome. I've often heard you say that being biliterate or bilingual is a superpower. And I love that because it's not a deficit, it's a superpower, and that's really exciting. And this is exciting stuff. So
absolutely.
Take it away.
Thank you so much. So yes, we actually have 3 major pieces that we want to highlight about Star Spanish. It is not your grandma Star Spanish. It's really amazing. And we really have gone from really revamping our item bank and really having authentic Spanish items that really resonate with our users, but also that this assessment is not only for bilingual and dual language learners, which is perfect, but we also know that the #1 factor that will show student success in the future is when they have high level of literacy in their first language. So providing resources that will support our students whose home language is Spanish is going to be key for success in the future. So a couple of things. #1, one of the biggest features that we're bringing to 2020 back to school, it is the Spanish learning progressions, or la progresión de la lectura, which is going to actually, after a lot of research and working with experts in the field and a really large group of experts nationally and internationally, we're able to provide you these 2 learning progressions, one that everybody can use throughout the United States, and then one that is specific for Texas. And then we're going to be having something else coming in the fall for Common Core en Español. But what it does is just like our learning progressions in English. It identifies the skills that are in Spanish, what students are ready to learn next. Also, you will be able, based on that information, to set goals for students and be able to actually progress monitor exactly how your programs for Spanish literacy are, either in your dual language programs or bilingual programs. Also, one of the biggest questions that we have from our customers is like, well, what is next? We actually have taken off the view of English and Spanish against an English learning progression. And now we're going to have two views. As students take start reading, they will be able to see it against their learning progression for their state. And if they take start Spanish, they will be able to see it against la progresión de la lectura, or Spanish learning progression, so that we're truly going to see a bilingual, route, that journey that our students are taking to be emerging bilinguals. Again, as I mentioned earlier, goal setting for Start Spanish. Our customers have been asking, I want to set goals for students that are taking Start Spanish, because we're doing a lot of great things in our schools when it comes to developing Spanish literacy. So now you'll be able to do that for both languages, English and Spanish. And the third thing that I wanted to highlight is SGPs, student growth percentiles. Now you'll be able to not only set goals for SGPs, but also run reports to be able to see how our students' Spanish achievement is compared to their peers. So that is a huge game changer. Nobody else has this. The amount of data that we have available allow us to do this for our students and our teachers. And finally, again, same report, same clicks. We want to make sure that we have parity in our reporting, and we're almost there. So we have a lot of things planned for the fall, and this is just a way to get started with that.
Super awesome. Thank you so much, Doris. I know that you and your advisory team, you brought in an incredible group of advisors. The product teams that worked with you, our content teams as well, have done an amazing job. Thank you for your leadership, and I'm excited about Spanish.
Thank you. Me too. A lot more to come. Thanks, Todd.
So in addition to all the great work with Spanish, as I said earlier, Star CBM, Schoolzilla Starter, and an enhanced record book and Star Custom. Really powerful roadmap that is or has occurred or is about to occur for this quarter. Super excited about all that in assessment. Accelerated Reader has taken some great steps forward. In the third quarter, we're going to be launching new designs and new rewards, and we're going to improve some reporting. And if you haven't already seen it, the My On Book recommendations coming right inside of Accelerated Reader, and the Read Now button, so the seamless interoperability is super clear. And obviously, we continue to build more quizzes for more books and find more ways to engage students in reading. Freckle. For Freckle, we've already enhanced the middle school experience and content. We've added standards for Texas. We're including ELA integration with our STAR product. And now, launching this summer and this fall, more math standards alignment for more states, a mobile-friendly UI or user experience, user interface for math, as well as more distance learning opportunities depending on what happens with COVID. And with My On, we are all integrated, all single sign-on, completely interoperable between My On and STAR. We're super excited to now the My On family joining that Renaissance family, and you are seeing the results of interoperability happen. We've also launched 200 plus new titles, and we're upgrading projects in the fourth quarter, so we'll have some more project functionality to choose, engage, learn, and grow with in My On. And finally, Schoolzilla. Schoolzilla, our latest acquisition. We've done an incredible amount of integration work together. As we've already talked about, we're integrating this within STAR. We call that the Schoolzilla Starter rollout. We're also working in our UK schools. If you're watching from the UK, we love what's happening with Schoolzilla in the UK. And we're continuing to expand our student information system connectors and other product connectors, especially our AR, My On, and Freckle products. Super excited about that too. So in all, we want to thank you for your work at this crazy time. But we know that if you are focused on your mission and we can focus on our mission, we're going to accelerate learning together. And we appreciate you and excited for the school year ahead. Thank you.